refresher break. Also known as a bathroom break. Don't know, I can't say it on the air. But yeah. I also found out that Crimson Toast is also live streaming at this point in time. Somewhere here. Oh, he's doing the live stream that you can only see on phones. Okay. Because I went in and talked with him for a little bit here. Mr. Crimson Toast. He's doing like a mock series. So he's currently building, I'm not sure, but he's like, we're gonna assemble some minifigures, and he has like this big old build. And Crimson Toast is honestly a better mocker than I am. I kind of just build sets on live streams. I've done like one mock stream for Lego Space. It turned out all right, but I'm more used to the sets and the orientation of those sets and stuff like that. So I kind of left in a hurry. But let's make sure that I have everything here built correctly. It all has to be built correct. But yeah, he was like, oh yeah, I was like on your stream a little bit ago. And then him and his buddy said that they were on my stream a little bit ago. But yeah, I was like, I need to hop back on and continue this build. The Lego community on YouTube is one of the best. Definitely one of the best communities out there. One of the most cool communities. Oh, there's a lot to this step. We need 2 of these. Shouldn't say a lot. I've built complicated sets before. Decently complicated ones. Like 18 plus sets. I mean, this is an 18 plus set. Come on now. Come on. Give a little credit where credit is due. I did not underage build. I only built the 18 plus. I'm lying. I built the Parisian Restaurant, which I think is a 16 plus set. That was a set that came out back in the day. See, back in the day, that's a 2014 modular building, which I've not bought a modular building since. And maybe we could change that. I don't know. The museum is pretty cool. It's also a whopping $300. And like for the basic modular buildings, they're like 200 and well, like they're like 200 and I think they're $240. I paid $160 for mine back in the day. Back when Lego was cheap. Back when I was mowing yards. Salvaging the money. Scrumming it up. I don't know what I'm saying. Back when I was salvaging for money. I paid cheap prices for Lego. Man. Kids these days got it hard. Set this on actually. Does it go on right there? That's what it looks like. Clip it into place. What if I did like a Lego wrap video? I'm kidding. This set is actually getting pretty tall with these caves and stuff. Oh, but I guess the other diorama was pretty tall too. I'm referring to the Dagobah Jedi training. Ooh, what is this? What is this, Maman? Oh, this is going to be a skull build. I always like it when these bigger builds go into kind of mini builds. That looks good. That looks good. Hey, collection tour at the end of the year. That is a set that is a video that I'm looking forward to making. Because I haven't done it. I was like I'll do a collection tour every year. I did one in May, but end of the year, this year, collection tour. Not the revenge tour. Ian's watching this video. We ain't doing revenge tour. We already did that. Ooh, these wicked vine pieces. Look at this. I remember this being like poison ivy parts and like Mixel parts. Poison ivy from like some of the Batman sets, and then, which honestly, that's so funny that they did Poison Ivy as a character in Lego Batman. I don't know, I find that funny. Those movies were so interesting. If you ever had the honor of sitting down and watching them old school Batman movies, dude, what a treat. There's something worth sitting down and watching till this day. There's just a certain characteristic that the director put in those films. The second one, maybe not so much, but the first one and the third one, even though the third one got horrible reviews, I mean, they're a movie. Let's just say that. They are a movie. Not a good movie, but they're an experience. And there's Lego sets made on those early movies too. Like, they may come on those movies more than they do on the Dark Knight trilogy, which is crazy. That's just crazy, man. So obviously, the Dark Knight was goated, and I watched this whole like YouTube video, like I think 2 days ago, on like how Lego DC is like crumbled and fall apart and stuff like that, and they only do basically Lego sets on Batman nostalgia sets, and there's no cool Batman play sets anymore. Not gonna get any Arkham Cities or anything like that. They're kind of just boring, and I do see that, and it's like, well, they didn't sell as good as Marvel sets did, and it's unfortunate, but you know, what are you gonna do? It happens. Let me just make sure that's, yeah. This is a cool build. I'm liking this. Building the eyes of the skull now. Give me a little piece of that. Ooh. Not too bad, not too bad. I remember these little skull builds throughout the Lego Indiana Jones game. Lego Indiana Jones was a experience, let me tell you. I have the second game. I want to get the original adventure. The second one is the one I played more of. I did play the original adventure at my uncle's house, but when I was a really little kid on the Xbox 360. But it would be cool to own that one, the original adventure. But I played a good amount of the second one, which is crazy that Lego Indiana Jones, like where it's at now, as a failing name or a failing, what do you call this Lego set, or like a failing licensed theme nowadays, but back in the day it was a very popular licensed theme and received Lego sets, and it was good. And now it's a failing theme, and it received video games, and man, take me back, Doc Brown, take me back. Give me a DeLorean. Oh no, now we're thinking DeLorean. There's a Lego DeLorean set. I saw it in person at a 4-H display at a fair once. It looked pretty cool. It's probably the only time I'll see it in person, unless I buy it myself. Because I love Back to the Future, and that set is really cool, but it's retiring, and I don't know if I can get it before it retires. It's one of those things that you gotta really chase, just like the Ecto-1. I didn't chase it soon enough, and might just let it slip past. The Ecto-1 has been available for 4 years, which is crazy. Released in 2020 and still around, but it's, not making it. It's getting cut. And I don't want to say too soon because it's been around for a while. I just missed out on it because I waited too long. It is that simple. Ooh, this little piece. What? Oh, never mind. It's like, did they place it in the middle of those studs? No, they placed it like on the edge here. Had me confused for a second, man. Oh man, I love building Lego sets. It's an experience. Probably. What Lego set? Oh, I know what project I'm working on. You know, there's A, B, and like A, B, and C models. So obviously Model A of the Galaxy Explorer, the classic ship that they came out with, which has been retired. But there's 2 more variants that you can build for that. So I gotta go and build the Model B and Model C, and then I'll probably switch it back to the Model A. So I'm gonna be building around with that set a lot. Just so I get to experience those other variations on that set. So I'll do YouTube videos on each of those various models. But yeah, that's going to be one that I'm going to be messing around with for some videos. It's going to be cool, it's going to be fun. Really nice. So the rock work here for the frame is coming up pretty well. Angled entrance. I'll have to show it off here pretty soon. Hang on a second. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. So this is where we're at now. Isn't that nice? The entrance, kind of the cave and rock cliff. You got some greenery. Love how it's just built up. It's going to be a set that is going to be very fun to look at. This is, oh man, I'm excited. I'm already kind of glancing over at my Lego display and like appreciating Legos. I kind of just towards the end of the day, it's been a long day, or I'm just have a little bit of time before I go to bed. I kind of walk around my room and just enjoy my Lego sets, my Lego collection. You know, look at the Benatar, the orange colors contrasting against the white. You know, I appreciate all that stuff. So, yeah, it's neat. Lego is by far the best hobby I've ever joined. And to anyone that's wanting to get into Lego, don't. Just don't do it. It's worse than crack. You're going down a rabbit hole that you will never recover from. It will drain your money worse than a drug addict. I'm kidding. Have some self-control. Basically, with the mindset of Lego collecting, just remember, you can't have it all. You gotta pick and choose. Pick and choose, so that's my strategy. You gotta let some sets go. Other sets, you gotta claim to your collection. But once you manage to get that mindset of like, okay, I gotta let this one go. It's cool, but I can't get them all. Let it go. Then you'll be in a much better mindset. Otherwise, you're gonna have that kind of hoarding desire and could lead to a spending addiction. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I don't spend a crazy ton of money on Lego, but I have spent $1,000 on Lego over the past 3 years. I would say in the ballpark of 1,500 in the past 3 years. Oh, this looks beautiful. This looks so good. So yeah, you could keep your spending within a limitation and a limit every month and just budget your money wisely and make room for Lego, then it's a perfect hobby. And then pick and choose those Lego sets. Oh, this is so cool. But yeah, I've seen some kids on YouTube that have a larger collection than me. And it's like, you're a kid. How does this make sense? There we go. That's nice, I guess. Actually, maybe not. I might have to take that off. Or just pluck that piece out and put it in the proper way. Alright, that looks good right there. That over the entranceway. It's got the kind of leaves dangling down. They dangle down pretty far. Like, how's a minifigure supposed to fit past here? And we have yet to see any minifigures in this build here. But it fits right in there, snug. Yeah, that's nice. It's cool. That is really cool. 3 of these. There's 3 spiders in this set. Let's go. Let's go. We're starting a spider army. Topping off with leaves. Lots of foliage that goes around the set. Building another little nice piece here. Little broken ruins. Uh-oh. Did Lego mess up? Or did I mess up? Because these are 2 solid bricks and one of them is supposed to be like a, what do you call it? A brickwork brick. So I need to reverse my steps and see if I'm the one who misplaced the brick. It is very likely. I'll use a spider web as a bookmark. Throw it in there. Go to a step that has the pieces. I'm really trying to see where we're at here. You know what? I did. That was 100% my fault. I see where I did mess up. So I'm going to have to very gently break apart this set. Make it stand suspended. At least it's not a fault by Lego. It's a builder's mistake. It's a skill issue. Alright. Squeeze the set down. All the pieces into place. You know. See how I would jump to it? Oh no, Lego messed it up. No, I'm just a bad builder. I only watched the Lego movie 4 times. Now I better make sure that that's what I actually was supposed to do. And that's what I was supposed to do. Alright, we got it, man. Disaster averted. Let's find my book web. My book web. My spiderweb bookmark. So I gotta be careful when building these sets. And I'll probably build something wrong and figure it out next time. Hey, it's called mocking. Like, I remember after building Funny Enough, my Dagobah diorama, I was watching an M&R's production review on it. You know, see what he thinks of the set. And I was watching the video, and I noticed one piece that was misplaced because the color variation didn't match up as the same on my set. And I'm like, oh boy, I better go and change that because I'm sure M&R's got it right. So I went and checked the artwork for it. I'm like, yeah. Classic mistake. Classic mistake. The only problem is doing here. Get these all in the right orientation, or I have them completely messed up. There we go. No? Yes. No. That is the correct orientation. It only took one try. I say jokingly. I wish I was joking. Can't wait to place those spiders. Let's see where all the creepy crawlies go. That looks pretty cool. I love that design, dude. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, my friend. Chef's kiss. Mwah! Man, I hope nobody. I might take down the VODs for live streams, like, once I hit 1,000 subs, because people find out about this, you know. They go ahead, figure out my workplace, they send this video to my workplace, I'm fired the next day. Guess what? Your boy can't afford no more Lego. Man, what have I done? Alright, 3 spiders. Looks like one spider goes on the web, for obvious reasons. He got caught in the web. And the spiders go down here on the ground. One right in front of that. The other one. Man, those are crazy. Those are crazy looking spiders. Uh-oh. There we go. The spider web just kind of bends down over top. Kind of like a canopy over top of the whole little module here. Now, okay, it's not finished yet, but let me make sure all the parts are pressed down. All the parts need to be pressed down. They all feel pretty solid. Even after I just ripped into the set to misplace a misplaced piece. They all appear to be clipped down and fairly fastened pretty well and positioned in the right places. This is where we're at. Isn't that cool? Now we got to build the boulder mechanism attached to this wheel. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now 2 extra pieces right there. What step are we on? Are we on ready for step? If we dump out big minifigures, minifigs. Our first minifigs of the set. Get me big 3 over here already. Alright, let's get these minifigs assembled so I can take a look at them. We've got our native, which is pretty cool here. He's got angry head and he's got like, ooh. I'm gonna put him on the somewhat nice kind of face. His hairpiece is in here somewhere. Got our explorer. Oh, this is the villain. Did this guy die? I hope he did. Oh, this guy died when he opened the ark. Oh man, come on. This head, how do I fit these explorer hats on? There we go. They sit on there like that. Nice. Then we've got black hair. Man, that should be my brother's hair. Sick fig. And the accessory of a bow. Pretty classy. I'm actually probably not going to clip the accessories because I usually take the accessories off anyway, throw them in an accessory bag. So there's the bow and the accessory that I was looking forward to. Man, you don't see this very often. I mean, classic flintlock gun. Oh yeah. Lego tries to be kid friendly and they not Flintlock, Revolver. And this is like the newer kind of mold for the Revolver. Oh, that is special. Is it rubbery? This is kind of a newer mold for a Revolver. But yeah, Lego doing a gun. A realistic gun in the set. That printed torso, printed back part with a little bit of sweat there. It's pretty cool. Just classic tan pants, and then he's got just kind of a smirking grin. That is not a bad minifigure. I mean, it's pretty generic, but you know, I guess he is a named character in the movie, kind of a psychopathic one. But I mean, it's cool to have him in minifig form. Nice. And then the native, just a typical native here. Back printing. He's got printing on his legs. He's got some tribal face paint on, as well as war paint on his chest there, with the nice, like, I don't know if those are bones or sticks or something. They're probably just like bamboo pieces connected together around his neck there. Oh yeah. Definitely cool. Now it's time to get into the mechanisms. It's gonna be fun to see this all together. Do we build the boulder? It doesn't look like we build the boulder in this. Do we? Oh, I don't know, man. We'll see. Put a Technic pin in here. Technic pin in here. Attaches up nicely. Then we got this is just to hold it in place in the proper position. Because there's a little bit of a track cart system. Some gears there holding that in place. Why do we need 3 of these? Oh, turn this around. Oh, it's to add some like, kind of bushes to the set, I guess. I can burp right now. So impolite, but there's also nobody in the stream right now. That's what I'm scared about, like VODs and stuff like that. All my streams are up on the channel, and as you know me, if you know me, I just like to yap. That's the whole point of live streaming, is just so I can, you know, yap up a storm. I really don't care if there's anyone watching or not. I'm always talking, always trying to be entertaining, even if no one's watching. But then somebody comes and watches the VODs, and it's like kind of like a little podcast. Somebody comes and watches the VODs. It's like a little podcast of me just rambling on, doing embarrassing things a couple of times. I can't even remember what I said in some episodes, but there's rarely like a minute where I'm not talking to myself. So, I try to be entertaining if people want to go back and watch the VODs. Because I know I do for the LEGO streamers I watch, but let me put this in there. Yeah. No, and then like LEGO Instagrammers is another thing I found very intriguing that I watch and follow. Quite a few of those people. Some younger guys too. Some young kids with bigger collection than me. It's just because I'm not willing to spend as much money. Yeah. It all depends on how much you're willing to spend. Like, I have the money. I could have a ginormous LEGO collection, but, you know, building up a future is be a little bit more important than building up a LEGO collection. But that might change. Because what if, hear me out, your future career is your LEGO collection? Now we're talking. Now we're thinking. That's the way to think. The more you spend on LEGO, the more YouTube videos you can make. More people you can reach. More subscribers. Grow a bigger channel. You know, obviously do this as a hobby, but you know, if it ever turned into a career path, I would certainly take it. I would certainly take it. I would do it as definitely a side hustle. Like, I would never probably turn it into my full-time job, but I'm talking about this like it's a choice of mine, you know? I'm a small channel. For the people that roll across this goofy little channel, I hope you enjoy. For the people that stick around. Okay. I'll put those two on, put that on. Nice. Alright. 2 of these. 1 of these. Actually, we might build the rock in this one, because I see these 4 around in a lot of these little greebling pieces. So, we might build the rock. Insert the Rock Johnson. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Make sure I put it in the right pins. Not the biggest Technic builder, but hey, those Lego Technic space sets, one day maybe, one day. Technic is hard to disassemble though. Actually, there was a fair bit of Technic in the Justifier, which I have assembled and disassembled and put back together. Pretty cool. I did enjoy the Justifier. It was a fun build. And I've enjoyed it twice. A third time, you know, it's not off the table. If I ever get the itch to build the Justifier again, disassemble it and build it, I sure would. Snap those into place. Shoot! Oh, never mind. This goes in afterwards. It's kind of like step 8, or 8 pins long. Press this in and then put a little gear on it. That's cool. So this has a little bit of movement. Gear. This is like, I believe, the big arm that goes on there. Slip this on, slip a red piece on. Oh, here's the tricky part. Is always like place the instructions, or place on the set by looking in the instructions. So it looks like you hold it this way. Oh, this makes sense now. Let me find where I need to put it. Alright, on the second section, I need to pierce this rod into the set. Stab it in. There it goes. There it goes. Man, that's crazy. There's a lot of friction on that piece. Wow. That's crazy though. That's also not supposed, that's not right. Is it right? What am I doing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now it rolls much smoother. You hear all that clanking and clattering? That's mechanisms working. There was something that was like pressed tight. And I couldn't quite figure out what it was. Alright. Now we're good. Snap this on. And they really do a good job of reinforcing. Alright. There we go. Not too much tension is on these parts. And it will probably sit. That. Roll down. Okay. Now. That's what I was looking for. The boulder build. We'll see how it attaches and all that stuff. Flip it over. I'm getting too ahead of myself here. Ugh. Brick separators. Place these in here. Make it completely squared off. I guess this is just to add some extra weight. These bricks go in. This black piece sits right on the top. These bouldered parts kind of sit on here. Nice and squared off. This thing will sit right on top. Fancy. They're getting fancy over here. I see. Might need to slow down a little bit. I'm rolling here. I could easily mess stuff up. How about we don't do that? Yeah. I'm kidding. Hey, be sure to go in the link in the description and go sign the petition for the Lego Movie 3. Ha! Made you look. There's nothing in the description of this video. Or this VOD of this. What am I even saying? What am I even saying? When you've been building Lego for too long. We've been here for an hour and a half, but there was a small break. This is part 2, as you noticed, because I had to run and use the rest house. The arrest house. I'm kidding. Oh my goodness. I better, maybe I should quit talking. Sometimes I question, like, how many of these do we need to build? 4 of these. Let's go. I love when it's like repetitive builds. So nice. Obviously joking. I don't mind them though. I do not mind repetitive builds. It's like, do you get tired of eating the same thing over and over again? Not really. At least not for me. I eat the same breakfast every morning. I've seen like this one YouTube video. He's like, yeah, I eat cheeseburgers every day. Obviously, cheeseburgers are not healthy, but he eats cheeseburgers every day. And he's like, I'm just living life, loving life. No hate. No hate from me. Now, if I had to build the same Lego set every single day, yikes. At that point, I would just memorize it and speed run it. Actually, there are Lego speedruns out there. Guy speedruns the Millennium Falcon. That was like a thing. And then they have people that go over and like look over, make sure that he built everything right so that it's a certified thing. It was like 16 hours. So, build challenge. Beat the guy who built the Millennium Falcon the fastest. I could do that. No, I probably couldn't though. Let me just make sure. Alright. Now I just gotta build 3 more of them that look just like that. The rock tile parts. Slam toppies on there. Looks the exact same. I mean, a Lego speedrunner, that would do, I would think, a number to your hands. Pressing all the little parts in, especially if you're a Technic speedrunner. That'd be hilarious. Not hilarious for the Technic speedrunner though, but hilarious for the person watching. Personally, I just like sitting down and enjoying the building process. Building sets multiple times, like when you disassemble them and then put them back together again. You gain appreciation after building 2 things twice. Like you start to really see some examples and you start seeing the building techniques and you really feel like feel more immersed after building the same thing twice. Like you get a better understanding of the build, I feel. So I'm gonna clip these all together. Is that how we do it? No. You got in the wrong location. Is that how we do it? That is how we do it. I mean, that's a spherical shape. And it looks good. That does look good. That's the boulder from Indiana Jones. Right there. And then it has that red Technic pin that you could just... Oh no. Alright, I'm going to extend this arm. And then put the boulder on. This is the section complete. Oh my goodness. The only question is... No, those are the extra parts. Those are the extra parts. No question in my mind. Wait, we get extra gun. Let's go. For the minifig accessories. Whoa. All of a sudden the live stream looked really choppy there. And here it is. I'll use it the gravity side. You flip it, and it just rolls down. Ooh, that's heavy though. That is heavy. Flick it, and it just rolls down. That is so cool. That is so cool. Indy, look out! That is one of the neatest play features. Is the boulder just rolls towards Indiana Jones. Oh, that is so cool. No regrets in getting this set whatsoever. Alright, now I'm going to pull the skull off and place it so that the skull is... Uh-oh. He's not quite upright. The mechanism is working in the back as intended. That is sick! I hate to use that word because it sounds bad, but like, no, this is sweet right here. Sweet like sugar. It is 4:43 my time. I've got a few things to do. I'll be back this evening. Don't worry. I'll be back this evening after I'm done, you know, doing all the fun stuff. Life. Doing all of life. But yeah, I can sit here and just roll that for a little while. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It was great hanging out with all of you that showed up to the stream. We'll be back this evening to do bag 4. Like maybe around like, I don't know. After I get all that stuff done, I want to get done. Not YouTube related, just some things around the house. And then, or I should say outside more so. I'll just be honest with you. I like spending time with my animals. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to hang out with my dog, my cats, and I do that for a few hours a day, honestly. That really brings me a lot of joy. So I'm going to go hang out with my cats and dogs, or cats and dog. I've already hung out with them this afternoon, but yeah, I'm going to go chill with them for a while, get some fresh air, and then we'll be back this evening to build bag number 4 on this already cool looking diorama. Like, how is this thing already cool looking? Like, it's only 1/3 of the set. Oh man. Indiana Jones, look out! And it rolls down. Oh, that is cool. I've said that so much now, but yeah. There it is. Alright, I'm going to end the stream. I'll be back this evening, and see you next time!